Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? There are certain things, certain words we listen quite often, but we don't know exactly what that is. What is that idea, theory, philosophy? Some of these things are of extreme importance, although we do have a very vague and very small or trivial understanding of that, but those things are highly important. One such thing is positive thinking. Quite often we listen about the positive thinking. Quite often. We heard it, we read it from the talks of the people, from the lectures, from the readings. Let me assure you that we know only a very small fraction of it, not beyond that at all. Since it is something of extreme importance, so for that reason, it is very, very important indeed for us to understand it. Today, we have taken the positive thinking as a subject. We are going to look upon the different aspects of it. What is the exact meaning and the definition of it? How does it impact us? What are its more important effects? How to practice it? So, let's look upon all that. The part 1 says positive thinking is a mental attitude that focuses on the good in situations, good in the people, good in the experiences, and it includes five things. Positive thinking includes five things. Five things are the components, five things are the components of this positive thinking. Number one, optimism. Expecting positive outcomes. So that is the component number one of positive thinking. Number two, resilience, bouncing back from adversity. So that is the second ingredient of positive thinking. The third ingredient, hope. Believing in a brighter future is hope. So that is the third ingredient of positive thinking. The fourth ingredient is confidence. Trusting in oneself and trusting in one's abilities. So that is confidence. This is the fourth ingredient of positive thinking. The fifth ingredient of positive thinking is gratitude. Appreciating the blessings of life, no matter how small these are. Never fail to appreciate, never take it for granted, never ignore it. So, these are the five ingredients of positive thinking. The next part says characteristics of positive thinking. These are also five. Number one, focus on the solutions and not the problems. So, that is the characteristic number one of positive thinking. Characteristic number two, emphasize strengths, not weaknesses. Emphasizing the strengths and not weaknesses is the second characteristic of positive thinking. The third characteristic of positive thinking is practice self encouragement. instead of waiting for other people to come and encourage us, which does not happen in many of the situations, particularly in certain societies like that of ours. If you are a commoner, maybe encouragement will be in a very short supply. So, this positive thinking characteristic says practice self encouragement, encourage yourself. Number four characteristic of positive thinking is reframe challenges as opportunities. Reframing of the challenges as opportunities. Indeed, indeed. Challenges can either make us zero or can make us hero as well. So it is a turning point. So we have to become a hero and not a zero. Reframe challenges as opportunities, not as a bad luck at all. Not as a bad luck at all. Number five. The fifth and the last characteristic of positive thinking is cultivate a growth mindset. Cultivate a growth mindset. What is the growth mindset? Growth mindset says no matter what the circumstances are, you can improve your circumstances. We can improve our intelligence, IQ level. We can improve our knowledge, our skills, our wisdom. We can improve our economic situation. We can improve our social situation. We can improve wherever we work upon. So that is growth mindset. Although there is a fixed mindset which has been adopted by many of the people, growth mindset is just the opposite of all that. I have separately made a video upon that as well, but here we can only briefly talk. It is very important, growth mindset. And the third part of our today's discussion is benefits of the positive thinking. What are the benefits of it? If I am going to do it, you want me to do it. What are the benefits? It is very important indeed to be able to know what are the major benefits of it. So these are seven in number. Number one, it is improved mental health. Our mental health does improve once we practice the positive thinking. How? It reduces a lot our mental stress. It improves our relationships with the people. It gives us a lot really. It most importantly, we reduce our whatever is called tension, mental stress. So it brings us down considerably. Once we start thinking positively, we become mentally more healthy. And the more negative our thinking is, the more psychologically sick people we become. So the first major benefit is it improves mental health. Number two, increased motivation. It keeps us motivated. How? Once I or you says, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. So we are motivated, motivated to take on that opportunity, motivated to go and solve that problem. So it keeps us motivated. Number three, the third major benefit of positive thinking, better relationships. How? Because the positive thinking trains us to minimize the complaints, the criticism, maximize the gratitude. Frequently say please frequently say thanks, frequently say excuse me. So this means that we are caring about other people. We are not shifting toxicity, rather, we are shifting pleasantness. Our relationships become automatically good. Number four major benefit of positive thinking is enhanced creativity. Enhanced, it develops our creativity level. How? If someone tells oneself, I can't do it, their mind stop generating ideas which could work as a key, because saying I can't actually gives a command to our mind that don't do it. If we say I can do that, which is positive thinking, our mind start generating ideas, one idea, another idea. So that is, once you are generating the ideas for a purpose, we are more creative. The fifth major benefit of positive thinking is greater resilience. How? Because the positive thinking says withstand, withstand, adopt, and if you've fallen, recover. Recover in the face of adversity, recover in the face of trauma, recover in the face of significant stress. I can recover in the face of significant stress, in the face of trauma, in the face of any adversity. So it does actually brings, it does cultivate greater resilience. So that is the fifth major benefit of positive thinking, greater resilience. Now the sixth major benefit of positive thinking is it improves our physical health. How? Positive thinking, we take responsibility because of positive thinking. Making, improving my health is my responsibility primarily. Taking responsibility. This is what positive thinking trains us. And once I say, you say, anyone says, it's my responsibility, we'll stop eating the junk food. The junk food will be minimized. We will start doing any sort of any form of exercise, walking, jogging, whatever. We will try to think better. So it does improve our physical health as well. And seventh and last major benefit of the positive thinking is increased happiness. It increases a lot our happiness. How? Because once I think I can do it, I become happy because I feel empowered. I feel empowered. Once I say I cannot, I can't do it, that's beyond my reach. This is disempowering thought which brings happiness at a lower level. So, dear friends, once we are positive, then we struggle. Once we struggle, we sometimes succeed, sometimes we don't succeed, but we learn, which help us a lot in the future struggle. The next time we succeed, we give better result. So it makes us happy. Now, there are seven major benefits of positive thinking. I have put forward all of those seven. The next segment of the today's discussion is practices to cultivate positive thinking. How can I cultivate positive thinking? There are certain practices. These practices are seven in number. Let's look upon all that. First one, First such practice is gratitude journaling. There are so many good things in my life, in your life. So we need to keep writing. No matter how small it is. Don't ignore, don't take it for granted at all. Be grateful. Gratitude journaling. Keep writing the good things in your life, in my life. So that is one such practice out of the seven. Second is positive affirmation. What is the affirmations? What are the positive affirmations? Whatever we repeat quite often in our mind, that is affirmation. So intentionally, we have to remove the negative information. We have to bring in the positive affirmation, and then we have to repeat those positive words, positive sentences, which encourages us, which motivates us. So that is positive affirmation. So there are seven practices of cultivating positive thinking. The third is visualization. It is a great psychological tactic indeed. Whatever we are visualizing, consciously or unconsciously, it does materializes because it keeps getting penetrated into our subconscious mind. And once something does enter into our subconscious mind, we are actually programmed for that. Whatever gets programmed, it becomes our automatic behavior. Automatic behavior. The fourth major practice of cultivating positive thinking is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness, not to dwell in the past at all. It was good or bad, whatever it was. Do not repent. Learn from it, let it go. Learning from it, letting it go, do not dwell in the past at all. All of us have a past. All of us have a future. Do not worry about the future. Plan, let it go. Concentrate and focus upon the present, upon today, upon the present moment, rather. So that is mindfulness meditation. Meditate. Number five, the fifth major practice of cultivating mindfulness. It is reading, listening, inspiring stories. Reading, listening, inspiring stories. The sixth major practice of cultivating positive thinking is surrounding yourself with the positivity. Surrounding yourself with the positivity mean detach yourself from the toxic and negative people. Create a distance. Spend the minimum amount of time with those people. Spend the maximum time with those people who are positive in thinking. Seventh and last major practice of cultivating positive thinking is reframing negative thoughts. All of us have negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are like weeds, toxic. It spoils most of our time and energy. So reframe it. Bring changes, and then consolidate those changes. It will become reframing the negative thoughts. Now, the next segment is what are the challenges? What are the difficulties? What are the hurdles once we decide to become, develop the positive thinking? What are the hurdles? First, there are five major hurdles on our way to positive thinking. The first is negative self-talk. The second is fear and anxiety. The third is pessimistic influences, mean the negative people around us. The fourth is past traumas, difficulties, troubles. The fifth major hurdle of on our way to positive thinking is unrealistic expectations. So these are the five major hurdles of on our way once we decide to become a positive person. Now there are five solutions as well. Five hurdles, five solutions. First solution is strategies to overcome challenges. First solution is recognize and challenge negative thoughts. Recognize mean identify and challenge negative thoughts. Number two, practice self compassion. Don't be too harsh. Don't criticize yourself so often. Rather, practice self compassion. Be kind hearted toward yourself. The third strategy to overcome the challenges on our way to positive thinking is focus on the present. Not the past, not the future. Focus on the present. All of us have a past. We have many regrets about the past. The past is just for one reason, for one purpose, one utility. Learn, unlearn. Whatever can be learned, then let it go. All of us have a future. Most of us remains worried about the future. Plan about the future, then let it go. So live in the present. Live in the present. Live in the present moment. The fourth strategy to overcome challenges, difficulties, and hurdles on our way to positive thinking, cultivate sportive relationships. Find the positive people around you. Identify, develop your relationship with those people. Spend a considerable amount of time with these people, your leisure time. Create a distance from those who are the negative people. So these are the five strategies to overcome the hurdles on our way to the positive thinking. The next segment says inspirational quotes, only three, but highly inspiring. The first one is from the Theodore Roosevelt. This was Theodore Roosevelt was 26th President of United States of America, one of the very prominent presidents. His quote is, believe you can and you are halfway there. Believe you can and you are halfway there. The second is from Buddha. Second inspirational quote is from Buddha. The mind is everything. What you think you become. The mind is everything. What you think you become. The third quote from someone unknown, but it's also equally beneficial. That is, happiness is a choice, not a circumstance. Happiness is a choice and not a circumstance. So these are the three highly inspirational quotes. There are three recommended books on three top books on the subject. The first one is The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The second is The Seven Habits of Highly Successful People by Stephen Covey. The third and the last is The New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck. Now there are few only final words. Remember, positive thinking is a skill that can be developed. Positive thinking is a skill that can be developed with practice, with patience, with persistence. With practice, with patience, with persistence. Our today's topic was highly beneficial. So we will bring inshallah even more beneficial things for you. I beg permission at the moment. Thank you very much. Allah